Please welcome to the stage, Mike Zakarian.
Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Happy Friday. Happy hour. We're back, baby. We dropped a little NBA bit vibe there, huh? We're getting ready. We're inching closer to the start of the regular season. But we had football start last night. That was a beautiful thing. We smashed some pick'ems last night. We're all over the pick'ems. But first things first, let's try to get into a double dribble over here on Underdog. For those first time here, $15 entry for the old double dribble. It's under the NBA tab, lobby, NBA tab. We get the double dribble right there. Let's zoom in a little. I believe this is our 24th or 25th, maybe. We're going to jump in, and we'll wonder how many are we going to need to fill? Only 3 more. We love that. Oh, we get Sneeps in the chat. Matic Otto's here. Jared's here. Smash the like. Do all of those things. As we wait for this to fill, too, guys, we get some fun announcements. One that I can make right now. Another one that I can hopefully make next week. But 2 good things for us, so for good old Mikey Zakarian and Team Hold. But one, officially partnered with Sorare NBA heading into year 3. And we've got a fun little deal with them that is different than the ones that we've done in the past, which is exciting. If you're in the oversubscribed community, I'll just tell you it's not an affiliate deal, and it's fun to get one of those. So we're very excited about that. And we've got another really fun announcement that hopefully I can make. I just found out today that hopefully I can make next week. But it's fun. It's fun. We've been putting in a lot of hard work into this for the last couple of years. A lot of you guys have known that. For those who have been here for a while, and it's been exciting to maybe start collecting some W's, maybe start collecting some W's. So appreciate all those who have been here from the beginning and those who are here now. Appreciate you both. Yeah, it's a Friday. It's Hershey. You're absolutely right. So we're waiting for 3 more for this bad boy. Actually, in the meantime, while we wait for this, you guys let's look at these sickos from last night, huh? How about this bad boy? Likely smash last night. Rashee Rice smash. We had a Henry touchdown worthy. That was a nice little fun 15 to win 200. We also had this bad boy where I had a special for Mahomes. Normally with these specials, you can only do it for like $10. And I think they think that I'm bad at betting, which they're probably right. And I had a max for 500, but I don't have 500. So I put 100 on this one, and this one crushed easily. And we won 600 for that, which was beautiful. And then we came so close with a second half bet with this Mark Andrews for 1. So a lot of fun yesterday. For today, we fired up a couple as well here. We've got mostly some W stuff, but this is the only NFL one that I got in so far. Watson Tutty. Barkley over 84.5 rushing and receiving. Love over 256.5 and Reed over 42.5. So we'll see. Where's Weisberg? Yeah, well, you want Mike on? You want me to get Weisberg on here? If he's here, we'll get him on. Matthias says quality time with Mike on a Friday. Let's go, Matthias. How are we doing, sir? You doing well? So let's go back over to the NBA draft here. We'll see. We're starting? Oh, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. We're actually starting here. I'm in the third pick. This is the first time I've been picking in like 8 to 12 and forever. Let's see who we got here. Twisted Fantasy. We've seen him in here a bunch. We've seen Ballwell B, our guy Ballwell B in the house. Maddie Harrison in the old 8 hole. We got a Hershey right there in the 10 hole. I think that's everybody that's here from the squad. If anybody else got in, let me know. Weisberg, you want to jump? You want to jump on, Mike? You can jump on if you want to shoot the shit a little bit. We haven't had a guest in a while. You can jump on. I know normally in playback it's a little bit easier, but playback we're saving for the games. Saving for the games. It's Hershey. Listen, yeah, it's boo that you're in 10th, but it's also good for the second round. You know. Also, happy hour. We're still doing some Sammy Adams as we move into fall. Oh man, Jared, that's okay, dude. Jared, that's okay. We're here. Let me Weisberg. I'll send you a link. Jared, what you're gonna do here is you're gonna take some sweet alpha from this draft, and then when it's time, instead of dusting it off, you'll turn into a hero. You'll turn into a hero, and you'll win it all by yourself. You'll win it all by yourself. All right, here we go. So Twisted Fantasy on the clock. Looks like he's gonna just run this bad boy down. So that's fun. Let's see. What's up? 1 second, guys. Sorry. All right, we're back. We're back, baby. All right, so Wemby in the 1 hole there. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Jared. All right, so it goes Wemby, Jokic. We're going to get Giannis, which is fun. I think this is only my first or second share of Giannis. So Giannis, welcome aboard. We'll go back to the draft queue. And then when Weisberg gets here, I gotta put on the headphones, though, if Weissy's coming. Put on the headphones. There we go. I don't know why I had to test the mic. I guess it was just me testing my headphones. Maddie says you really like picking 10th. Usually you get 2 of Barnes and Powell. Yeah, that is really, yeah, the 10's not so bad. 10's not so bad. I think 7 and 8 is really tough. Like when Tatum comes off the board, Embiid's been falling a couple of times to 7, and that's not the worst. Also, if you guys are subscribers to Establish the Run, the ETR site, I know it's a little bit pricey, but if you're playing high volume, it makes sense. I think they just announced their best ball rankings and all of their content. I'm not a subscriber at this moment. I'm thinking about it, but anyways, if you are and you forgot about it, that just went live, so that's exciting. What's everybody getting into this weekend, huh? People have we got some Friday evening fun for anybody? I went out last night because the rooftop that my wife works at, they just put out one of those panel TVs up on the roof, so took in the game there, or at least the first half. So I think tonight's going to be a little bit more low-key because she's going to work tomorrow. And then softball returns, baby. The softball season returns tomorrow in McCarran Park in Brooklyn. Yeah, we get NFL Brazil tonight. I am excited to watch this game tonight. Don't you worry, we'll get a little more coin down before we get out of here. We gotta, as Jared says, we have to dust off our account tonight. So Boston base, you snoozed, you lose, baby. That's okay. I'm glad you're here right now, BB. Don't let Top Shot Tesla tell you otherwise. So nothing too weird happened here. Ballwell took SGA. Then we get Tatum. And see, that's what I'm saying. Embiid dropping a 7, like it's not the worst thing in the world. And then Maddie Harrison grabs Scotty Barnes. So it's Hershey. You might have a shot for a wing and a big, which I don't hate. Oh, Jared, sick. I love that. School loses 49-7, but we have a sick band. Honestly, I think it's better. I think if you have a sick band and your football team's good, they don't get the correct shine. But because the team sucks so much, they're probably more excited to see your kids than they are to see the football game. We got Weisberg here. Let's go, Mike. What's going on, dude? Oh, you're
Mike, right?
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. How are we doing?
We good? Can you guys hear me? I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, man. Good, man. Nothing but good vibes here today. Although I was a little hungover today. I didn't love that.
Oh.
I just didn't. I don't get hungover. Well, that's not true. It is from drinking, but I just did a poor last night. I waited way too long to eat.
See, as you get older, you just got to plan that out. If you know you're going to be getting drunk and like really drunk, as I assume being out on the rooftop, like that's kind of the plan.
Do you know what it was though? That wasn't the plan. And I didn't even have too much, but it was the lack of food. Everything just hit a little bit harder. When I got home, I was like, whoa, I'm a little tipsy here. But
My,
anyways.
by the way, this is just a black shirt. The only thing that's not muted about it is the sun right now is crazy. It's super
Oh,
hot.
that's crazy. That did look like a design.
Yeah.
That did look like a design. That's just the blinds, huh? Hell yeah.
Yep.
There we go. Jeff has entered the chat.
Jeb just throwing shots at me, quite literally. You know what, Jeb? Do you on a Friday, okay, buddy?
I just want to shout out a couple of things. So it's Hershey goes 10 and is able to get Sabonis at 10th, and then Paolo falls to 15 as KD and LeBron go. It's Hershey who was bitching about starting at 10. That's a huge dub right there. That is a huge dub of a start. Weird draft.
So a couple of things about this draft as I'm watching it. One, huge win for you to get Giannis at 3. Excited to maybe see if Jalen lasts you at 22. I think it's unlikely.
If who does?
If Jalen Brown drops you at 22.
Yeah, that would be. If that happens, I won't take a wing for quite some time.
Yeah, I think that's likely. Really love, Matty Harrison's always sharp, but I like the idea of, don't love the wings that are on the board. Take best available in Ja.
Yeah.
Ja's legit first round talent. The fact that he fell this far is pretty good value. How do you feel about Trae Young?
I go back and forth where he's not a fun click, but I think you should be clicking him. Because they don't have they're not going to tank, right? And I don't think he's somebody that's going to get traded halfway through the season or anything. I definitely think I like Trae. I think. Oh wow, we are going to get.
Let's go.
A Jalen Brown Giannis start. Goodness. I mean, I guess his ADP is 23, so getting him at 22 isn't like a crazy steal, but hell yeah.
Going win. So this is the upside of, to me, starting with Giannis as your opening wing. You and I have talked about this on the side, so I'll share this with the audience. I'm far more likely to take Giannis at 2. Like if it starts out Jokic Wemby, I would rather actually go Jokic Giannis, just because of the flexibility of starting with Giannis as a wing.
Yeah. Wait, say that again.
1 second. Someone's at my door.
Yeah, of course. Jared also said I have 27 in my underdog. There you go. Jared, you also remembered your login information, which that's huge. That's huge. Okay, so Donovan, what are we gonna do next? I think I know what I'm gonna do here. Mike, did you see the new arcade pack purchases? No, I don't know. What is that? What's the arcade pack? All right, we're gonna do it. I want to get a little bit more Zion in my life. Here we go. Also, I will say, look, I can tell people have watched the content. Chet Holmgren here, fallen way below ADP. I am like that. That's kind of crazy. There you go. Hell yeah, good W. I got my my little best ball rake back bonus for doing so many NFL drafts. I got a little kickback here. So there's I saw that no week 1. God, what's going on with all day, huh? What's going on in the all day streets? Wait, haterade. I'm not trying to say. Well, I didn't say anything hateful. I just didn't know what the arcade packs were. Oh, or when you buy grills off the marketplace and then stuff them into. Oh. There we go. I mean, sure. That's good. Trade tickets getting used. That's good stuff. Here, let me take Mike's screen off here for a second. Oh, sorry. Let me go back here. I know he had 2 picks in a row. Ballwell, who I think is one of the sharper drafters here. He's good. He starts with SGA, Siakam, and Kawhi. I like that. That's a fun one. And then the Twisted Fantasy, a big guard build. Okay. So far, guys, this is the first time I've been excited about one of my drafts that I've done, that I've streamed. This is a Giannis JB Zion start is pretty good. Jared, I tried to make, I know you feel this way, but I tried to make it so clear that I could not be more pro Chet as an NBA player, but I just think he's getting drafted a little too high. I just saw that he came off the board. Like, I think getting Chet at pick, 27 through 35 makes way more sense to me than 19. But I don't know. That's just me, though. I got to tell you, this company BetUS is trying. So they text me like once a week being like, hey, we put $25 in your account. You should go make a bet over there. I'm not doing it, though. All right. So wait, I think I missed something. Somebody, where was it? I thought somebody said something about their niece being in the band too. I wanted more band talk. Oh, here it is. My niece's marching band sucks and the football team blows, so I voted all together. There you go. All right, Weisberg's back. How did you?
Sorry
did you
about
get,
that. My
get anything cool?
No, there's a plumber at the door. My toilet's acting up, so
Oh, there we go.
It's not great content on a Friday, but here we are, guys. Let me see. Speaking of that, let me see who's shitting the bed in this draft. So,
here, let me zoom in a little bit. Also, Jared, I will give you credit, Jared. Anytime a video comes up, you are very good at firing comments right away. So I appreciate it. The only thing, I don't know if anybody's shitting the draft yet, but Twisted Fantasy went Wemby, Fox, Mitchell, which I like all of those guys together.
He's prone not to draft wings unless he's in an elite spot for wings.
Yeah.
He's very of all the guys who we see drafting pretty regularly, Twisted Fantasy is someone who is fine not drafting wings, which I find an interesting strategy. Yeah. Also, look at the guy who drafted a couple guys who drafted 2 bigs early, which I find to be intriguing.
Oh yeah, Oreo went AD and Bam. Who was the other one? Oh, and then Jokic and Şengün. Yeah, wow.
So those are the things that kind of stick out in my head early here.
Yeah.
How did Harry taken? Did he take 2 wings? No, he went Embiid, Hallie, Markkanen. Okay.
Yeah, and then Maddie's got a good start here too with Barnes, Ja, Maxey, and Franz.
So since Jeb is here, by the way, Jeb, come on stream. Let's
yeah, Jeb. If you're not at work right now,
Jeb, conversation. Since Jeb just released some content, by the way, for those that don't know, on his channel, talking about the road to 100K.
There you go.
And the thing that he noted is kind of something similar to that we're talking about. Bigs are getting taken way too early if you're taking 2 bigs. Common Man, appreciate you, buddy.
Oh, is Common Man in the chat? Let's go, Common Man. Common Man, you're gonna not yet, but you're gonna have to drop some picks in the chat. All right, so we're on the board here. I kind of wanted a guard at this point, but what I'm gonna do is take one more wing here, and then I think I'm going to be done at the wing position. Yep. Yeah, and then I think I'm going to be done at the wing position for quite some time, and then I'm just going to hope. We're going to queue up a couple guards here in Giddey, Kyrie, J-Dub, IQ.
Of those 5, since we know, I don't think Twisted Fantasy's in the chat here, or Mimsy. Of those, which do you like the best? Because it's an interesting group.
Josh Giddey, I think. I want Josh Giddey out of that group. Yeah. I mean, I love Emmanuel Quickly. I'm a big IQ fan, obviously, but I want some. I want just a lot of Josh Giddey here. Wow, he takes another guard, so he's wingless so far. I thought he would take. Maybe he takes Jimmy Butler here.
Right? I told you he's not someone who values wings, which is kind of the opposite of the way that most people view.
Yeah,
basketball drafts.
I guess
it's very much almost like a categories thought process.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't really understand it, but different strokes, different folks, whatever.
Yeah. All right. So he does take Jimmy Butler. I imagine Giddey's coming off the board here with this pick, would be my guess.
I mean, it's a little below ADP or about at ADP. It's at your rank though. And then honestly, I'm split between Giddey and J-Dub. Giddey's jumped up so much from when we first started drafting. When we were looking at Giddey early on,
he was in the 60s, yeah.
3 weeks ago, it was 60s, 70s.
Here we go. Because our guy Jared's in the chat, we'll get J-Dub here. So
I kind of would have preferred Quickly, but it's fine.
Yeah, I've got a lot of Quickly.
Not gonna Tamby on that one.
Yeah, I've got a lot of Quickly so far. And so we'll get a little J dub in there. Jared, I need to know, what did you make the $27 on? Was it a pick 'em? Was it a draft? And Maddie said, I waited until round 11 to get a big earlier today and ended up with Mark Williams, Draymond Green, Clay. Yeah, I mean, that's like, right. You're not getting an elite guy in there, but I mean, that's like pretty like consistent point production.
The only counter that I would have for you, Matty Harrison, like I subscribe to that thought process early on, and because you've been in these drafts. But for me, I've actually started taking a elite big a little earlier, sometime around now. Actually makes a ton of sense because after Jaren Jackson, the bigs fall off a little bit. So I'm intrigued to see who Mike ends up taking as a big.
Well, we already got one, baby. You missed it while the plumber. We had a Giannis JB Zion start.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, didn't see that.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, like I think after Triple J, the bigs drop off pretty significantly here.
Yeah, I think we can look at that right now. And yeah, Triple J just went off the board at 54. Yeah, I mean, these are all just like consistent guys. So if I'm taking one of these, I need to take. I think if this is my first big range of Rudy, Vooch, Allen, Turner, Duren, Ayton, Porzingis,
I'd rather wait.
No, I would try to get two of these if I was going to do it.
Ooh,
if I was going to take one of these guys, it's just take two to get like two decent guys, and then maybe not do it again until you get into that Draymond Green range. Because I think they're like, again, they're just like decent.
And look, I agree with Conman. Like, I think Lively is an interesting choice, despite the fact that he's out here actively shitting on Gobert. Hey, Derek Lively, here's a thought. Maybe you should shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
like after getting like Derek Lively, for those that didn't see it in the finals, was like, "Hey man, I think we figured out the Celtics. They got blown out by 20. All right." I hope Rudy Gobert comes back and like shits on the Mavs for the better part of the year.
You know what?
Like elite double doubles.
You know what though? It's never going to happen because Rudy has had countless opportunities when other people have shit on him to do it, and instead he gets benched.
Look at look no further than Rudy and Draymond.
Right, right.
I think Draymond has gotten the better of those occasions.
Yeah. There we go. Two other probably got the $10 free. There you go. Well, Jared, listen, as long as you're collecting W's, that's all that matters, man. Mike, what are you up to this weekend as you wait for our next pick?
I don't know, man. I haven't really reached out to people yet. It's been a hectic last couple months. So for me on this weekend, I'll probably go out to dinner with some friends either tonight or tomorrow. Got to make some calls, but no real like big plans, to say the least. Last couple weekends have been like friends, kids' birthdays kind of deal. So it's been pretty muted, but yeah, might go out tonight. We'll see.
I see Jeff T in the chat. Jeff, just let us know what drop you want. We'll cook one up just for you because I know you missed the last one live, so we'll make sure.
I kind of want to see a Tyler Hero drop.
We can do it, Tyler. We can do it.
We're in the range-ish.
That's true. We are in the range. We can give a little Tyler Hero drop. And then, honestly, this should scratch the Top Shot itch for you guys out there, too, because it is a throwback to the Top Shot day. So here's some Tyler Hero. Absolutely. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm going to veto it only because this was because of some news. THT to the Bulls, baby. THT to the Bulls.
Wild, but not shocking. They chose that guy over Alex Caruso.
Yeah, well, no, listen, I'm happy they're finally taking a stand, though, right? I was talking to our guy, D Rose, not Derek Rose, Daniel Rosenbaum, about, because he's a Bulls fan. And I was like, it must feel good that you're like, it feels like they picked a direction now instead of floating in Neverland. But I know he was like, well, they still have LaVine and Vooch, so what are they going to do? But I mean, if LaVine has a really good October and November, does he just gets traded, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, the knees are still a real and serious concern with him, and the fact that who are we taking on the clock here?
You know who we're taking, Devin Vassell, baby. I love that Vassell's still here. Pick 70. I'll happily take him. So that gives us a 2-3-1 build. And then I'll probably
I would take another guard.
Yeah, let's look at guards and bigs here right now. I mean, Miles Turner's dropping below ADP. I don't hate that. I think I'd prefer DeAndre Ayton to Miles Turner.
Yeah.
But it's a little early. I could also go.
What wings are available? Because I know you're stacked on wings, but
Yeah, like Keegan Murray, Amin Thompson. I don't think
not
I'm
great.
gonna actually, you know what I'm gonna do here? I think I might grab RJ Barrett.
I was kind of leaning that way, or Garland, honestly.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go as Garland just comes off the board. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take RJ Barrett here. Trying to get a little bit more of him. I think he's gonna be just rebounding a ton. Yeah, that's right. No, RJ comes off the board. All right,
I don't mind the Levine Chuck here as your third or fourth guard.
You know what I'm
Diamonds?
No, this is what we're gonna do. You want the Tyler Hero video? We're gonna play the fucking Oh no, this is early though. This is early. Let's do Austin Reeves.
All right.
Let's do Austin Reeves.
From
new
one Laker
home.
to another.
Yeah, new home. New coach, excuse me. I just feel like he's gonna be used a little bit better. I don't have a ton of Austin Reeves exposure, so I'm happy to just take a dart throw here. But I think he's going to have a better fantasy output season this season.
I was listening to the Hoop Collective earlier today, and they were talking specifically about how JJ Redick is going to use Austin Reeves. Feels like a lot of false hope,
Yeah.
Like anything with Austin Reeves. For those that haven't played the new NBA 2K, which came out today, there is an Austin Reeves storyline in your My Player, which is very funny.
What is that?
Austin Reeves starts talking shit to you, and you have to beat him, basically.
Oh, wow.
In a
all right
5-on-5 setting.
Does he? Oh, forget it. Keep that to myself.
He's like, "Oh, you think you're tough?
Yeah.
Think you can beat me?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat you by like 7."
There we go. All right, Matty Harrison now. So we had the Barnes job. Maxey, I like this start a lot. So after Franz, he gets IQ, Duren, and then Levine right there. And then it's Hershey who had the gift of Paolo falling to 15. Goes Sabonis, Paolo, JJ, Cade, Tobias, Cam. This is a fun start too. Solid starts. A real love and basketball storyline. Excellent.
D'Lo, Levine, and White all go in basically consecutive order.
I just like don't. I like Derek White the best out of, honestly, even including Austin Reeves. I probably should have just taken Derek White there. I just feel like he's going to be pretty consistent. Like not a bunch of spikes, but like I feel like he's a block, a steal a game, plus 15 points and 5 dimes and 5 boards or something.
I think the interesting thing about this kind of part of the draft is a core concept of, if someone gets hurt, are you comfortable with that person being like your second guard?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like maybe they're not going to put up elite numbers. Oh, Pods goes 85.
I know. I was just going to say that, man. That fucking blows. What's his ADP still at 104? Man.
The pod hype getting a little spicy.
Guys, listen, I know we did a bunch of pod videos. That is way too. Yeah, you can't be taking pod over him. Like over like Tyler Hero. I don't think. Jeb in the chat says Reeves is going to drop crazy numbers in the second half when LeBron isn't playing. AD's injured and the Lakers are out of the playoffs. There we go.
Well, look, I mean, if you want to put the pro Reeves case together, to Jeb's point, LeBron and AD played the most games they've ever played healthy. Right? Or at least the most they played together since 2020, I think would be the bet. And Reeves is a really, really good player for what he is.
Yeah.
Is like, can he provide you second or third guard level value? Like, can he be your flex? I don't think so, but like, there's a case for it, maybe. It's unlikely, but it's there.
Jared's got pod at 10 points per game. I love this take, Jared. I love the Zag. I feel like he gets more than 10, but I like that.
Well, he averaged 10 last year on pretty low usage. So yeah. I would assume he averaged like 9.4 last year, Jared. Yeah. So like, he's going to get more usage, and he's certainly going to be shooting more threes. I think he's going to the high end version of him is like 20 points a game. The more likely scenario is like 15 to 16.
Yeah, that sounds right. All right, so he's off the board. We're gonna push a big around further here. I've been trying to get some of him, but his ADP's been kind of all over the place. And we'll see what Maxwell does here. But I think we're gonna take Scoot here next. Oh
That was my
God,
thought.
damn.
Keontae?
Yeah, we'll get Keontae. It's a little early for Keontae, but man, it's a couple of snipes in a row here.
It's funny, Mike. You and I have been in enough drafts together that I kind of just know. I feel like I know where your mind goes pretty quickly on some of these, given your exposures.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's not. It's pretty much the same every time. Jeff said, I'd love to put a bet on a minutes line for the season opener for Bronny. Feel like they put him out there. Yeah, I think you're right, man. I think they get this done in the first 2 games.
Jared, so the thought process on pods being over a 20-point game score isn't that crazy. Like, Mike explained it pretty well in his video 2 weeks ago, I guess it was, Mike, on pods.
Yeah.
But like if he's shooting 8 threes a game the way they expect and hitting at say like a 40% clip, like he could hit 20 if he's getting to the line at a decent rate, which he didn't in college. Like he can get there. I'm not saying he will. I think he's probably closer to 15 to 16, but like there's a case for him to hit 20.
There we go. I'm going to take Bradley Beal here with this next one.
Wow, that was a bold choice.
We're just trying to load up on guards here because I was just looking at it a little bit more. Like Giannis, JB, and Brandon Miller, my wings are set here. I feel comfortable with those 3. I'll grab one more, and then I think I'm going to call it at 4. With Zion as a big, I just like there was no need to go get Derek Lively or Mark Williams yet when I can get other like reliable bigs later. But I just was looking at my guards of Jalen Williams, Devin Vassell, Austin Reeves, Keontae George, Bradley Beal. None of those are like those are all good, not great. Not a ton of home runs there. And so I just want as many dart throws as I can get. Like I honestly might do an 8-4-3 build in this. I mean, a 9-4-3.
I would grab another wing just in case someone gets hurt.
Well, so I'm definitely getting one more wing. But I think I'm
in this case, I might have actually thought about Trey Murphy. Instead of Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
Because you kind of know what Trey is, and especially if Brandon Ingram gets traded at some point, Trey is going to play a ton.
Yeah, no, that's
him and Herb Jones. Anyway.
Also, there's some weird stuff about Brandon Ingram didn't show up to. It was a voluntary camp the Pels were doing, but he said
either LA or Hawaii. Something.
I think it was LA, and the team thought he was going to be there, and he no-showed.
Shout out my guys over at In the Know, which is a new Pels pod. They talked about it extensively over the past week, and it's a weird situation. Whoa.
Yeah, that's a good question. So would you rather swim naked in a pool of hungry piranhas or take PJ Tucker in the first round?
So interesting thing about piranhas, they're not going to attack humans unless there's blood in the water. So like you're good. Just don't annoy them. I would rather swim with the piranhas than take PJ Tucker.
Wow. That's a good. So you know a ton about piranhas, huh? You a big piranha guy?
Big Nature Channel guy. Big Nature Channel guy. What can I say?
Yeah,
but I have seen videos of like people swimming where there are like large groups of piranhas and then will get hurt.
Okay.
Piranhas aren't going to attack humans unless you bother them.
Good point by Boston Base there. Jared, I actually think we're going to see a similar split to what we said. I think Lively maybe picks up a couple more minutes, but I still think
Mike, how would you answer that? Would you go PJ?
Yeah, I don't fuck with fish. Like I think I'd rather just take PJ Tucker in the first round and then outdraft all you assholes.
I think the scarier thought would be like, would you swim with like hammerhead sharks or something like that?
Either way,
that's way scarier to me than like piranhas as a relative concept.
I'm gonna go with
hammerheads or like there are like other kinds of sharks that will actively go out and eat humans. You know, like
I'm gonna go a different direction there. I'm just gonna outdraft you guys anyway, so it doesn't matter who I take in the first round.
So you're saying it's a skill issue? That's what you're saying.
Jared, I agree
whole thing.
I agree that Lively is more talented. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be closer to a split in minutes. I hope I'm wrong because I do think I think Lively is better. I think we're still going to see them pretty close to a split. I do.
Edey going about where I would expect him to. Interesting to see Hartenstein and Edey and Lively all go off the board.
Oh, is he going to get there? Give me Zion Mark Williams build one time. No, he probably doesn't get there. Let's queue up a couple of bros, though. So we're talking about taking another wing. We do need a big here soon.
The most interesting dart throw to me, I was about to say, was Ricochet.
Yeah.
Because no one really knows what he's going to be.
And he's
going to get minutes.
And he's going to play. I think I'd take Herb before. I mean, because you could make a similar case that you did for Trey that you could for Herb. It's a little bit differently, but
Zubac and Naz Reid before Mark Williams is intriguing. Just more stable.
Oh, they just came off the board. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like Zoo quite a bit. Nas, I have such a hard time with Nas. I mean, I do like Nas, but
I also feel like, in the case of Gobert or Cat getting hurt, he's going to be fitting great, and he might give you a spike week or two.
Yeah, there we go. Maxwell just out here living that snipe life. All right, we're going to grab Herb Jones here. So just a quick recap. We got J-Dub, Devin Vassell, Reeves, Keontae, Bradley Beal in the guard position, Giannis, JB, Brandon Miller, Irby Jones, then Zion is a big. We are done with wings. I'm going to cap it at 4 there. We use too much draft capital on the wing position. I don't think we need another one. I would happily take Shaedon Sharpe here. We are going to have to get some more bigs soon. But again, there's just so
it's dog shit.
Yeah.
There's nothing great about any of the guys left on the board. I would rather wait until Draymond or Portal later. Or even Walker Kessler, if Kessler, if something happens on the backside here. Klingon could be interesting, if only for the dart throw.
Yeah. I don't want him I want him to be my third one if I can. But I would love to take Shaedon Sharpe here as long as I don't get sniped again for the 9th straight freaking round. And I do get sniped again. Unreal. I don't.
Gross. Tyus Jones. Fuck it.
Yeah. That's what we're going to do. All right, Tyus Jones, welcome aboard.
I would want nothing to do with either of those first 2 guys you looked at.
No, there was another one that I was thinking about clicking, but maybe it'll still be there later.
The fact that Wiggins has lasted this long is kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to look like either, man, because this does kind of feel make or break. If he gets off to a slow start, I feel like he might just disappear this season.
He took another unannounced kind of family thing over the summer.
Did he really?
Yeah. So it's kind of one of these things with him where the Warriors are very concerned internally about the thought process on him.
Yeah, makes sense. This is the most I've been sniped. The 2 guys, I don't think Mimsme is here, and I don't think Maxwell is here. So this is just natural snipes.
Jeff T, 100%. I mean, I think he's more productive than Ben Simmons, but that's not saying much. That's a real low bar.
Yeah, that is a low bar.
But then again, you might see Ben Simmons working out on that bar at some point over the next couple of weeks.
So There we go. Got
him. What you sipping on, buddy?
Just a little Sam Adams. It's football season, so I officially pivot to some Oktoberfest. I needed something a little bit lighter, not lighter, but too many heavy IPAs lately. So we're trying to switch the game up.
Heavy stretch of wings here. Of the guys who just went, I would love Stephen Castle. My exposure on him is a little low. Yeah. And I think he's someone who probably in year 2 more than year 1 is really going to explode. But I think as a wing at this stage, he actually could be a nice button click.
Yeah, I think I like the dart throw of Ricochet a little bit more than Castle. Only for the same. I just think he's going to be out there a ton. Yes, I know they have DeAndre Hunter. I just think Castle's he's definitely in the second unit, right? And he's going to be out there with probably Trey Jones and Keldon Johnson. I mean, I still like Castle too.
I look at him more like a 6th, 7th man, but I think the interesting thing is learning under Chris Paul. you consistently hear guys, no matter what team he is on, young dudes love playing with Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Like even going back to SGA back in Oklahoma City, right? Like,
yeah.
Consistently, they're like, he imparts a ton of wisdom, shows me how to play. Last year with the Warriors, even Kevon Looney was saying in a thing with Scoop
Scoop Jackson,
yeah, that he learned a ton working with Chris. So like, I think Castle could be interesting.
I didn't even come to this conclusion either, and that's a great point, Jeff. That if Chris does go down, or I mean, like I keep bringing this up in other videos, but I mean, it's within the realm of possibilities that CP3 gets moved in February.
Yeah, or alternatively, they just simply shut down CP3 due to like age, you know.
Yeah,
he's making this year
it's like 20,
like
right?
16 to 20 million, something like that total.
Yeah,
when you include the Warriors money,
that's pretty good. That's not what I'm making this year.
Yeah, I mean, this is the year of Mike Zakarian, baby. 2025.
This is. Well, yeah. We announced the So Rare thing at the top. We'll have another fun announcement, hopefully early next week. Oh, I swear to God, everybody's just taking my guys. I really want Draymond with his next pick. We will take Walker Kessler next. Actually, that's not true. We're gonna take Bobby Portis next because
that is lower than ADP.
What's up?
That's lower than ADP, right? His ADP is like in the 150s right now.
No, 142. It's actually right on ADP. Oh. But the reason
I was talking about for Draymond. Sorry.
Oh yeah, yes. Draymond, I think is 150. 147. That's come down. I mean, it is. Yeah, you're right. But it's come down a lot because that was in the one. I got him in one of my first drafts I did this offseason. I got him in round 16.
Yep. You and I both.
I'm going to take Bobby Portis here. And part of the reason I like this is because it's a little bit, obviously it's insurance on Brook Lopez, but it's a little bit Giannis insurance, where if Giannis does rest, Portis is usually a big beneficiary on the fantasy side of things. So we'll take Portis as that second big. I might.
I would think about a fourth big.
Yeah, I'm
I rarely would say that, but I might think about a fourth big.
Well, I'm definitely getting a third one. I think I might do Kevin Porter Jr. next, though, if he's there.
No Bilal.
No, I think I'm done with wings. I'm going to keep it at 4. I just used too much draft cap. So just a little recap. Giannis, Jaylen Brown, Zion, Brandon Miller. So 3 of my first 4 picks were wings. And then J-Dub, Vassell, Reeves, Keontae, Bradley Beal, Herb Jones, Tyus Jones, Bobby Portis, Kevin Porter Jr. So I think in round 14, I'm gonna try. We've got 3 picks left. I'm gonna try to get at least one more big, one more guard, and then we'll see what happens in round 16. But that's where we're at right now.
How's Matty Harrison looking?
Here we go. That'll do it, Maddie. Let's see. Yeah. All right. So we went Scotty, Ja, Maxey, Franz, IQ, Duran, Levine, OG Anunoby, Trey Murphy, Derek Lively, Risha Shea. Yeah, I mean, outside of Buddy, dude, this is a perfect draft. You were throwing a no-hitter, and then instead now Grady Little's coming out.
Matty Harrison, let me put you in from the Bay Area. Buddy Hield is an awful pick in round 12. That man, like, what is the upside of Buddy Hield at this point? Man's got a bad back. Do we expect him to get heavy minutes? No, not really. Like 6th, 7th man basically on this team. Like what's the upside story of him spiking?
It's crazy though, because everybody in Golden State keeps talking him up. Like I feel like I'm crazy because everybody's like, oh, well, they got Buddy and Melton and Kyle.
I don't see where the usage and minutes are.
Yeah, there we go. Wait, hold on, Jeb. Maybe Jeb and Matty Harrison were gal-braining here. And it's actually because they know the Warriors are going to be like 13th in the West. And so Buddy's going to be playing 45 minutes a game.
Yes. The vaunted week 16, week 17 play, Buddy.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Big braining it. I see
I'm
you.
Back.
Hey, Matty Harrison, are we going to get some correlation from you too?
There you go.
Like where are we going with these, bud?
Who are they playing? Who are they playing?
What you got going on this weekend?
Nothing tonight. I'm gonna make making barbecue chicken tonight. That's
Ooh.
that's what I'm doing. And then watching the football game at home. And then tomorrow, we the fall softball starts up tomorrow. And then nothing on Sunday too. Sunday, Kelsey's actually off on Sunday. So maybe we do a little brunch on Sunday and then we'll see what happens. But that's it.
I think Pods is going to have a green light. Jeb, based on what both management and ownership feels about Pods, I absolutely think he has a green light.
No, I think he was. What he was saying was, he's like, "Oh, you think Pods is going to have a green light? Wait till you see what Buddy Hield's doing." There we go, Jeff. There we go. All right, I'm going to do a quick look here because I do the bigs that one just goes off the board. I will
call today.
Yeah, if he falls to me, I will take him. I also, if I did take another wing, I wouldn't hate Jonathan Isaac. I feel like he's got a ton of upside. We'll throw Ware in there, throw some Bub Carrington.
How do you feel about Dalton Connect?
I've taken a couple of shares of him, but nothing too spicy. I was just going to take Julian Strother or put him on there too, but I'm not going to.
What about Noah Clowney?
Yeah, has he gone yet?
No.
I saw he went super early in a recent draft. Yeah, I'm interested in Noah Clowney. As Nick said in the chat, and I think Jeff actually said something too.
Matty Harrison's probably going to take Clowney here just to be spiteful.
Yeah, probably. Did Okongwu go off the board yet? I saw Jeff. Oh no, he was just saying I should take him. I do like Onyeka too. I wish they would just move off of Capella already.
But Mike, that requires Atlanta having stable ownership or management to do a reasonable thing.
I mean, I know they're doing the Netflix.
Look, can we just get Trae Young out of there for the betterment of Trae Young?
Right? I know they're doing
honestly,
the Netflix.
I feel for Trae, man. That's what I would say.
You feel for Trae?
Yeah. Like, he's in a tough spot. Look, that team is certainly built around him, but like maybe we get him out of the Atlanta context and his game completely changes.
Yeah, maybe. All right. So Kongwu it is because Klingon went off the board, but I'm fine with him here.
Thanks. You want to know why? Because in the app, they're having to eat a mobile charge from Apple or Android or Google.
Oh, wow.
That's why whenever you buy anything like, say, Twitch, for example, Twitch subs are more expensive in app than they are on desktop.
There you go. The more you know.
I know some things about some things. We going Bub or Khalil?
We're going to go Bub. We'll go Bub. And then we'll...
Unless Mimsy takes him.
No, Mimsy didn't this time. He took Trey Jones. So we'll take Bub there. That's it for guards for sure. And then we'll either take Ware. We'll throw Wiseman up in there maybe for another big.
So give me the case on Wiseman.
He's really only, I mean, I guess Isaiah Jackson's still there, but like Wiseman is still a decent fantasy point per minute guy. And he's now going to be playing in this like high octane offense, whether it's Halliburton running point or Nembhard running point. And I think even if he's playing, 14 to 18 minutes a game, he could do a little something. But if Miles goes down for an extended period of time, or I don't know, maybe he's just rehabilitated in Indiana.
You take him over Mitch Rob?
No, I probably would take. It's weird. It depends on the build. Like Mitch Rob probably makes more sense with this build. I think if I had like an Anthony Davis or Joel Embiid or somebody a little bit safer than say Zion as my number one big, I'd be more open to Wiseman. Is Robinson still on the board?
He is.
Okay. Yeah, I would go Mitch Rob before Wiseman.
Matty Harrison, that was mean, sir. Unnecessary. Matty Harrison in the chat. Thankfully for Wiseman, knowing how to play basketball isn't a fantasy stat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Matt?
That's true. He would lose points.
Steph Curry agrees with you. I'll tell you that much. The inside track from the Warriors was how much they truly hated Wiseman by the end. They're like, he's a very, very nice guy, but he can't play basketball.
Yeah, I was really hoping he was going to go to Detroit and figure some stuff out. I was pretty bummed at that. I thought it was a great dart throw for Detroit to just take a shot on him. But clearly, I mean, he does look lost out there. He really does.
I mean, he's gone from one bad situation to another. Like playing with the elite guys with the Warriors is tough because of the system, as Mitch
That's
Rob
true.
goes. And then he ends up in a weird situation in Detroit, playing with like 10 bigs, and ends up getting a ton of minutes. But like that wasn't like a great place to learn. I'd rather have Olynyk by the way over Wiseman, for what it's worth.
Yeah, I think I'd actually prefer Drummond, just because all of a sudden, if Embiid's going to miss how many games?
Can I hit you with my hottest late stage take?
Sure.
For a big Luke Cornett. Sneeps would love that, but
no, you think I thought people you project Tillman was going to start over Cornett?
So I think they're going to kind of mix and match on the Tillman Cornett stuff, but I think the interesting thing is, especially given that Horford's not going to play back to backs.
Yeah,
I wonder, and given we don't know how long KP is going to be out for, like this might be big branding it a little bit, but Joe loves Luke a ton. So to me, it's like one of those deals where that's just the guy that he feels most comfortable playing. So he may just get the minutes. Or Filipowski here wouldn't be bad at too.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I don't hate
Matty Harrison always takes him late.
Yeah, I don't hate Day'Ron Sharpe either. Yeah, it's kind of a weird spot.
Paul Reed in Detroit, baby.
I know, I forget. Yeah, I think I'm finally off the Paul Reed train. Maybe we just there he goes. Maddie takes him late because Maddie's a dick, Maddie. We might be left with James Wiseman anyways. I actually think I would take, maybe we do go Kelly Olynyk. I don't have a lot of Kelly O. I'm fine with that. We'll do a little Kelly O here.
Then what do you think for your last 8-4-3 is such an interesting setup.
Yeah, this is my last pick here.
What you thinking?
Yeah, Kelly O. It'll either be Kelly O or Wendell Carter or Day'Ron Sharpe, whatever big is left.
I don't know what's going to happen with Steven Adams in Houston, but I'm intrigued by it. Another guy that classic teammate that everyone loves to play with, but if he's healthy and depending on what happens with Sengun, he could get you some spike weeks.
Yeah, no, he definitely could. He just does not stay healthy. But I think Kelly O makes sense there, especially because he's only playing behind Pirtle, right?
This is my third draft. Matt Harrison, how many drafts have you done so far?
Yeah, he's done quite a few, I think. He's up there.
How many are you at right now? I haven't drafted in a week, so I feel like I've been left off the board. I only have like 12. You're probably around 20, I would guess.
This might be 30. We might be north of 30 here. Actually, I'll go look at it now because then I'll come back here. So we are at 23. 20. This will be my 23rd one. All right, let's go to the draft. Let's do a quick recap here. Actually, you can't see that. Hold on. Let me stop sharing this screen. Let me share this one. Share this one. All right, you out of here, Jared. Thanks for hanging out, dude. It's good to see you, man.
Should we do another one?
No, I cannot do another one. All right, here we go. This is the final tally here. Let's just do the people we know. We got it's Hershey, Saboner, Paolo, Jalen Johnson, Cade, Tobias, then Cam Thomas, Hawkins Jr., Simons, Rozier, Bucelis, Wiggs, Gafford, Kessler, Powell, Kispert, and then Drummond.
Who's his first guard again?
His first guard was Cade Cunningham, and then Cam Thomas right after that.
Kind of gross.
I
like the wings.
Yeah,
and the Cade case is interesting.
I love Cade. I'm pro Cade this season.
The Tobias Harris thing, I think, is going to be. I was thinking about this recently. I think Tobias actually is a really good pick in that 5th round. Minutes usage, he's going to play a ton in that system. Could be fun.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I'm not clicking him enough. I know, and like there are other sharp people who are. Maddie, we said Scotty Ja, Maxi Franz, IQ, Duran Levine, OG, Trey. Then went Lively, Risa Shea, Buddy, Cam Whitmore, Patty Will, Grayson Allen, and Flipkowski. That's all. Let's look at Ball.
I don't know if that's the top 2 lineup, but we'll see.
the first 6 I'm here for. The first 6 I love.
Okay.
I know it's a reach for Barnes, but I don't hate it. Then Baldwell went with Shea, Siakam, Kawhi, Mobley, Ingram. That's a pretty solid start. He gets 3 guards in the first 5 rounds. He's got his big and Mobley and then Shea. And then he goes Kobe White, Ayton, Hero, PJ, Bogdan, Castle, Io, Koulibaly, Klingon, Ware, Christian Brown. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And then we finished.
How do you feel about your team?
I like it, actually. I do like it. I think we're going to need to run pure with our guards, I think. But Giannis, Jaylen Brown, Zion, Brandon Miller is a pretty solid start. These are like 4 players that I've been trying to, like, if you were, say, pick a player from each round, picking from the 3-hole, these are probably the 4 guys that I would pick. So let
me ask you this. If Dame had dropped, instead of being at 42, let's say Dame's at 46, would you still have taken a wing there?
No, I probably would have taken Dame and then would have hoped that one of these.
Like Kuminga or Ingram?
Ingram. I would have taken Ingram over Kuminga. That would have been my next one.
I think that would have been a more ideal start given kind of the thought process. But keep going.
Yeah. I mean, but he didn't fall. I think if I could flip-flop Giddey and J-Dub, I would have liked that a lot more. But anyways, Jalen Williams, Devin Vassell, who I love. Like, if that's my second guard, I'm fine with that. And then Reeves, Keontae, Bradley Beal. This range, pick 7, 8, 9, or just truly, like, if one of those guys hits, great. Like, we're just trying to get one of these guys to hit. And then we got Herb, Tyus Jones, Bobby Portis, KPJ, another dart throw, and then Okongwu, Bub, and Kelly O. So there we go. There you have it.
Love to see it.
We love to see it. Good shit today, everybody. All right, Jeff said Tobias is a good pick as a third wing, but I worry he'll get rested down the stretch. That is also true. That's also true.
Hey, look, they're entering Capture the Flag.
That's right.
I did see the Hoop Collective try out flag bearers. That was a fun one.
Yeah, I saw somebody did something about like dog shit. What was it though? It was like no, it was like Scoop the Coop, something like that. Scooping for Cooper. I don't know what it is. But anyways,
pretty good.
Yeah,
it's what I will say about this draft for those that don't know, it's not just Cooper Flag. There are a bunch of dudes in this draft that are going to be really fucking good, both this year and next year. Frankly,
yeah.
Like, my hottest take is that AJ Davinsetstra might be better than Cooper Flag in 26.
Yeah, a lot of people are hyped on him. All right, gang, we're going to get out of here. Going to go get some football bets in here before it's game time. Weisberg, thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah, man.
Have you on. And everybody else will be back on Monday with some more sweet content. We're out of here.